James Hopkins is at DBS Internet Marketing in Lincoln. Obviously, a keen Facebook user. James, good afternoon to you.
Hi, Peter. How are you?
Yeah, very well indeed. How long have you been using Facebook?
Personally, I started using it about 2006, which was when it first really was opened up in the UK, because when it first came out in 2004, it was out in the States only, and then they brought it out in the UK, but only select universities could have it initially. And so it was from about 2006 onwards that people everywhere in the UK have been able to use it.
When was the last time you were on it?
I've been on it today. I'm on it most days, on it on my phone, on it on my laptop, my PC.
Sad. So do you understand the fact that people might be getting bored with it?
I'm not entirely sure that people are getting bored of it, to be honest.
600,000 people didn't go to the site last month that did before.
But if you look at it in perspective, I mean, it took 4 years for 100 million users to be on Facebook, and then in the last 4 years, another 900 million have joined it. So there's been 1 billion users on Facebook. So I mean, that's 1/7 of the world's population in 8 years have joined this site. So you're going to expect at some point that's going to level off a little bit. And in the UK, 52% of the population is on Facebook, about 33 million out of about 62 million. I mean,
Blimey, you've done your homework. This is obviously a business, isn't it?
Well, it wasn't before. I mean, we specialise in websites and web design and getting people on top of search engines. And we didn't really do much social media until recently, which was a point I was going to make, that we found a lot of businesses have been coming to us in the last year or so saying, we want to be on Facebook, we want to be on Twitter, we want a presence on social media.
Yeah, but this is I mean, you're not a Facebook user as such. This is your business, isn't it? And that's why you know the stats. 52%, is that the figure?
That's the figure, yeah.
Right. Well, I would have thought, if you'd asked me, I would have thought it would be higher than that. So it's still only half the population, isn't it?
But we're second in the world. I mean, the only country that has more of a percentage of their population on it is the United States. I mean, if you really think in 8 years, that is a huge amount. So, and you know, December was Christmas. I mean, how many people are really sitting around on Christmas Day on Facebook? I mean, you
probably.
I wasn't actually, Peter, but
one day you didn't actually do it.
Well, I do have to have a holiday sometime.
Right. Well, it's your work, I suppose. So we'll let you off with it. You're not bored of it then?
I think there's a case of it could go stale, and it's going to after a certain amount of time. There was a certain novelty when it first came out that you could get in contact with friends you hadn't seen for a long time. And I mean, after a while, you can't expect that level of interest to stay. And I think that's why they brought out graph search today. Facebook's constantly evolved in the last 6 years or so. Do you understand? Making changes.
You understand what graph search is? I've just had to have it explained to me. I didn't understand. I'm not on Facebook anyway. I'm one of the the sort of 48% or whatever it is.
No, but you are on Twitter. I see you're very active on there. Graph search. Basically, everyone talks about the privacy of Facebook quite a lot, but they do have really in-depth settings. I mean, you can choose everything that people see or not see according to it. And all this graph search is going to do is make the things that you've allowed people to see easier to find. So if the general public can't see your statuses at the moment, they won't be able to see them through graph search. It's as simple as that.
So I would be able to search for anyone called James who's in the Lincoln area who, likes going to Italian restaurants or whatever, and be able to find you?
If I've made that public.
Yeah. Have you got a lot of friends?
I have 2 different accounts, which is what we advise for businesses, to keep your social side and your business side separate.
All right. I'll let you off. Listen, good to have you on the programme, James.